Good afternoon, students. So today we are going to start with motion in a plane. Yes, yesterday we have completed motion in a straight line. So today we are discussing motion in a plane. But in a motion in a plane also we have some formulas we are using from the motion in a straight line and we are calculating the questions. Okay, so let us start with the class. So in a motion in a plane we will discuss what is scalar quantity, what is vector quantity, how the resultant is represented by using the different graphs we will discuss. Okay, let us begin with the questions. So if you have any doubt in the chat box, you can discuss. Okay, so here we are discussing first question. A body is vertically upwards, the times corresponding to height h while ascending and while descending are, and then while going up it is t1 and while coming down it is t2. Okay, while ascending and while descending it is t1 and t2 respectively for the height of h. Then the velocity of projection is, so we need to calculate the velocity of the projection. How to calculate the velocity of projection? You can see here, that is, so see, that is when the body is projected, it takes time t1 to cross h, then another t1 dash to go to the maximum height. So at the maximum height, as we know that the final velocity becomes 0. At the maximum height, the final velocity of the body becomes 0. Yes, that is v is equal to 0. Then the initial velocity becomes u dash is equal to 0. Okay. So here at the when it is coming down, its initial at that height h. So height ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ height ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ final velocity 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Again it will return back that from that point. ಹೌದಾ? So it will go certain height. After going certain height, here the velocity becomes 0, it will start falling down. So when it is falling down, here no doubt final velocity is 0. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೇನ್ motion ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ initial velocity 0 ಅಂತ consider ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Okay. So now here the time taken for that is t seconds. So ಈ downward motion ಗೆ t seconds ಮತ್ತೆ upward motion ಗೆ t dash ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Yes. So now here by using the equation of motion, see here, that is v is equal to u plus at. The formula we are using here, v is equal to u plus at. So here the final velocity is 0, therefore u minus gt anta tagondidivi. Why it is minus gt? Because the acceleration is negative. Why? Because the body is moving in the opposite direction of the gravity. So therefore a becomes minus g. Therefore u is equal to, we can write it as what? That is gt, or we can write t is equal to u divided by g. T is equal to u divided by g. Okay. So now this is first step. The next step, here whatever the time is there, the time is t1, total time yesterday, t1 plus t1 dash. So t1 plus t1 dash, which is equal to the total time t, correct? So which is equal to the total time t, which is equal to, it is u divided by g. So therefore, what we can write here, students, that is t1 plus t1 dash is equal to u by g anta tagondre. So in this equation, we can substitute the value of t1 again. So t1 ಗೆ simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ t1 is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? It becomes u by g minus t1 dash ಅಂತ ಬಂತು. Just rearrange the terms. Similarly, for t2, what we can do? For t2, it is t plus t1 dash. For t2, it is t plus t1 dash, which is equal to u by g plus t1 dash. Okay. So now we have equation 1 as t1, equation 2 as t2. So when I add equation 1 and 2, it becomes t1 plus t2 is equal to ug by g, that is becoming 2 ug by g, and t1 dash plus t1 dash minus t1 dash will get cancelled. So therefore the final answer is t1 plus t2 is equal to 2 ug divided by 2. Sorry. So here So T1 plus T2 is equal to 2u by g, or you can write this equation for velocity v is equal to what? That is T1 plus T2 into g baratte matte divided by 2 anta baratte. Okay. So that is option B is the correct answer. So take the figure, based on the figure only the explanation is there. Yes, moving towards the next question, students. See, the next question is the height y. Here what they are saying, the height y and the distance x along the horizontal plane. So not vertical plane, along the horizontal plane they are saying. That is the height y and the distance x along the horizontal plane of a projectile on a certain planet are given as. So here one equation is given, that is y is equal to 8t minus 5t square with no surrounding atmosphere. So projectile motion andre nimge already gottide, that is, suppose this is the surface, the object is moving along with certain angle with the ground, that is called as what? Projectile motion. So option C Bharata. Okay, let's see. Yes. So for this one equation is given here, the value of x is given, students. So illen distance cover ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ 6t meter ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. It is given as 6t meter where t is in second. The velocity with which the projectile is projected is, we need to calculate the velocity. Take down the question. Yes, here you can see. So as you have x is equal to 60 and y is equal to, so the given points are what? What all it is given, students? That is x is equal to 60 anta kottidare and it is given as y is equal to 8t minus 5t square. So if I require velocity, I'll just do it as dx by dt. So dx by dt ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಏನಿದೆ 60. So therefore ಇದೇನಾಗತ್ತೆ 6 ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು. ಹೌದಾ? Suppose if I do vy is nothing but what? dy divided by dt. So therefore it becomes, that is 8 minus 10 into t. This is vy is equal to. Okay, so this is vy is equal to. So now at t is equal to 0, at t is equal to 0, what happens with your vy and vx? Is what happens with your vy and vx? Your vx will be same because there is no t term. What about your vy, students? Vy will be 8 minus 6 10. That is nothing but vy is equal to 8 anta aste baratte. Hauda? So therefore the velocity of the projection is given by, with the formula v is equal to, the velocity of the projection is given by v is equal to under root of vx square plus vy square ಅಥವಾ ux square uy square ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So which is equal to under root of, it is 6 square plus 8 square. So this is 6 square is 36. This is 64. Yes, so it is total 100. Therefore root ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ 10 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Option C is the correct answer. So whenever you have any term, velocity, acceleration ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, if they are giving you the distance displacement equation, you need to differentiate that. So ಯಾವಾಗ differentiate ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, you will get the answer C. So many times equation based questions will come from this chapter. So whenever such type of questions are there, you can just differentiate to get the velocity, or acceleration ಇದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದ್ಸಲ differentiate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Okay, go for the next question. A projectile is projected at 10 meter per second by making at an angle of 60 degree to the horizontal. Yes, Vamshi Krishnan, your number is added in the group. If it is not added,
No,
next
miss,
you have chemistry.
not added, miss.
Not added. Next you have chemistry class. Not just convey to chemistry ma'am because she is admin in that group.
Okay, ma'am, miss.
Okay, just inform her. Okay. Next question. A
I
projectile is
inform them, but
projected.
not, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
I inform them, but not added in the.
Not added. Okay, I'll
No,
also
ma'am.
remind her once again today in chat box. You just tell ma'am once again.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'll
Thank
also remind. Okay. A projectile is projected at 10 meter per second by making at an angle of 60 degree to the horizontal. So here it is projected with 10 meter per second. What is the meaning of that? Andre adu initial velocity kottidare alli. So it is projected means the initial velocity is given as 10 meter per second by making an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal. So like this, it is the motion is something like this. So this angle is 60 degree. Okay. After some time, its velocity makes an angle 30 degree to the horizontal. Its speed at this instant is. So 60 degree angle create ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ speed 10 meter per second ಇದೆ. 30 degree angle create ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ speed ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So here you can see here students. So here they are representing the velocities along this graph. Okay, so here the initial velocity component will be along this direction. So e directionally cos theta agate, cos 60 ide because this is making an angle of 60 degree, and this will be u sin 60 degree. So u sin theta and cos theta, right? Then after that here, after some time, andre suppose new body il band reach agide anta itkolli p point alli, from here they are making an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. So illest angle ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ 30 degree they are making with the horizontal. So therefore here we can use that is v cos of that is u cos of 30 degree is equal to u cos of 60 degree, because you can see that that is if v is the velocity of the projectile at p, it makes an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. Then we can write v cos 30 is equal to u cos 60. So therefore, here if we substitute the initial velocity as 10, cos 60 is 1 by 2. So it's 5 anta agate. Therefore, here what you got, that is v cos of 30 is equal to 5 anta bantu. Hagadre v is equal to 5 divided by cos 30. So cos 30 is nothing but what? Root 3 by 2. It is root 3 divided by 2. So therefore reciprocal ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2 divided by root 3 ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 5 2s are 10. So therefore option A is the correct answer. C. Option A is the correct answer. Yes, students, very simple question. Please answer this, everyone. Which one of the following is not a vector quantity? Momentum, weight, potential energy, nuclear spin. Not, okay, not vector quantity. Not vector quantity andre it must be a scalar quantity. Yes, it is C. Among the given quantities, potential energy is a scalar quantity and the remaining all are here vector quantities. Yes. So nuclear spin, nearly, weight, nearly, momentum, these are all the vector quantities. These are scalar vector quantities and this is a scalar quantity. The next question. A stone is thrown vertically at a speed of, again here initial velocity is given, angle is given as 45 degree with the horizontal. What is the maximum height reached by the stone? Take g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Yes, the maximum distance, one shortcut formula is there to calculate the maximum distance. Maximum height, not distance, maximum height. So h is equal to formula is there, see. Yes, here in this lesson we come across the three formulas: time period, maximum height, and the horizontal range. Yes. So you can see here that is, so instead of s, so the maximum height is given by u square sine square theta divided by 2g. Okay. So therefore u is equal to 30 meter per second. Matte theta 45 degree kottidare, g 10 anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Substitute all the values and you will get it as option D, students, that is 22.5 meter. So these are the formula based questions. If you remember the formula, you can simplify these type of questions directly. Okay, so see the next question. A particle is projected with velocity v so that its horizontal range twice the greatest height attained. The horizontal range is, the particle is projected with a velocity v so that its horizontal range is twice the greatest height. Particle is projected with velocity v. ಅಂದ್ರೆ initial velocity v ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Yes, what is the answer? Yes, C is correct answer. So C is correct answer here. But how students see here? As we know both the formulas, that is the range formula is given by what? That is range is equal to u square sine 2 theta divided by g. Matte maximum height is equal to enagate. It is h is equal to u square sine square theta divided by 2g. Yes. So what they are saying in the question? They are saying in the question that is the range on a horizontal plane is twice that of the height, correct? So the range is twice that of the height anta helidre, therefore range alli r is equal to 2h anta agate. Hagadre keep the 2 as it is and the h value substitute now. So the h value is u square sine square theta divided by 2g, and here r value is u square sine 2 theta divided by g, correct? So sine 2 theta can be written as what? How we can write it here, students? So sine 2 theta is nothing but what? 2 sine theta into cos theta. Howda? So idenagatte u square sine 2 theta is written as 2 into sine theta into cos theta divided by g, which is equal to, so illi 2 cancel ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ for time being keep it as it is. So keep this as it is so that some cancelling will be easy. Correct. So now you can see the sine theta will get cancelled 2 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಈ 2 ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಕಡೆ 2 ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Anyhow, u square will get cancelled. Yes. So therefore you are left with what? That is gg will also get cancelled. gg kuda cancel ಆಗತ್ತೆ. So here is remaining cos sin theta ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ cos theta ಉಳಿದಿದೆ. Correct? And here 1/2 is remaining. Just I'll transfer this sin theta this side. Already here cos theta is there. So sin theta na ee kade tagoltivi, which is equal to 1/2. Hagadre cot theta, sin by cos, cos by sin is what it is. Cot theta is equal to 1/2. Okay. So now,
Simma kumsi simma.
yes. So cot theta is equal to, we got 1/2. Now, what we can do in the next step is, so in the first step we got so for that we have one standard diagram also for with respect to this Pythagoras theorem, that is 1, 2 and this is root 5. So based on this figure, what we can write is now. So from the figure, sin theta is equal to what we can write? From the figure, sin theta is equal to, we can write it as 2 divided by root of 5, and cos theta is equal to, we can write 1 divided by root of 5. So r is equal to what we have? It is 2u square sin theta into cos theta divided by g. So which is equal to 2u square divided by g, and sin theta is 2 divided by root 5 into cos theta is 1 divided by root 5. Correct? So which is equal to what we are getting? C. So 2 it becomes 4 u square divided by 5. Yes, option A is, what option A is given? Option D we are getting in the answer. Option D we are getting, C, students. A particle is projected with a velocity so that the horizontal range is twice the greatest height attained. Yes. So go with the next question. The ratio of the angular speed of a second hand to the hour hand of the watch is. The ratio of angular speed of a second hand to the hour hand of a watch is 60:1, 72:1, 720:1, 3600:1. Yes, what is the answer, students? So see, this type of questions many times they are asking. So ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದಂತ steps ನೋಡಿ. The second hand completes one rotation in 1 minute. So what they are asking here, angular speed of second hand to the hour hand of a watch is. Correct? So ratios ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ correct ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, otherwise you will do mistake here. Yes, see, that is, the second hand completes one rotation in 1 minute and the hour hand completes in 12 hours. Correct? The angular speed of the second hand is given by 2 pi divided by 1 minute, because it is 2 pi by t. So the first step what we are using, that is time period is equal to 2 pi by omega, or omega is equal to, it is 2 pi divided by t. Yes, so therefore it is 2 pi divided by the second hand, it is covering in 1 minute. So therefore write it as 1 minute, 1 minute and the 60 seconds agatte, it is 2 pi divided by 60. And similarly for the hour hand, the angular frequency is given by, it is 2 pi divided by 12, which is equal to 2 pi divided by 12 into 60 into 60. Yes. So therefore the second hand to the hour hand, the ratio is given by, so it is there in front of you, 2 pi by 60 madi matte divided by 2 pi by, otherwise what you can do for your understanding simplification anna ee ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, 2 pi by 60 into 12 into 60 into 60 divided by 2 pi. So 2 pi will get cancelled, 60 will get cancelled, 12 into 6. This 720 divided by 1. So option C is the correct answer, C. So understand which ratio they are asking. So hour hand to second hand kelta idira, second hand to hour hand kelta idara. That you need to see properly. See. So very important question. Is the next question. 3 projectiles A, B, C, andre 3 object ide, are projected at an angle of 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree respectively. If RA, RB, RC are the ranges of A, B and C respectively, then yes. So the range matte angle nimu relation gottidre, you can tell whether option A is right, B or C or D. Range matte angle, hoda? Yes, students. Range is equal to, in the previous question we have seen the formula, u square sine 2 theta by g. So g is constant, u is same for the projectiles A, B and C, as it is directly proportional to sine 2 theta. Hagagi kottiro angles anna twice ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Therefore, you will get it as RA, RB, RC ratios as root 3 by 2 is to 1 is to root 3 by 2, athwa root 3 is to 2 is to root 3. So we have RA is equal to RC, which is less than RB. Correct option D is the correct answer. Yes, Madan and Vedavati, correct answer it is. Yes, students, next question. The component of vector R along x-axis will have a maximum value if, yes, maximum value yavagiratte. The component of vector R along x-axis will have a maximum value if R is along the positive x-axis, R is along the negative x-axis, R is along the negative y-axis, R makes an angle of 45 degree with the x-axis. A, yes, maximum value, it is for A, that is when the R is along the positive x-axis. The next question, again, this type of questions, again, we can expect in the paper. So A matte B perpendicular to each other anta heli alpha value anna find out ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. A is equal to, the given equation is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 8k cap is perpendicular to 4j cap minus 4 cap plus alpha k cap. So when they are perpendicular, find out the value of alpha. It is 1, 1 by 2 minus 1, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So see, when they say it is perpendicular to each other, ಯಾವುದೇ vector ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅದು perpendicular ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it means two equations ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲಿ you can take the both the values there. So once you write the values, as we know that I dot I, J dot J, K dot K will be 1, but I dot J means same dots will be 1, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ್ ಡಾಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ I dot J ಅಥವಾ I dot K ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it will be 0 ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ based on the dot product properties. So based on that ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 into 2 I dot I ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 into 2 is -8 plus 4 3s it is 12 plus 8 into alpha it is 8 alpha which is equal to 0. 12 minus 8 4 ಆಗತ್ತೆ 4 plus 8 alpha is equal to 0 students. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ alpha is equal to it is -1 divided by 2. Option D is the correct answer. So when they say the given equations are perpendicular to each other, what you need to do? See that. The next question, the angle between the velocity and the acceleration of a particle describing uniform circular motion is. So uniform circular motion ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಇದಿರುತ್ತೆ? Angle. The angle between the velocity and the acceleration of a particle describing uniform circular motion. 90 degree. Yes, it is option C. Correct. The next question, the trajectory of a projectile projected from origin is given by the equation y is equal to x minus 2x square by 5. The initial velocity of the projectile is. Yes, you can compare the given equation with the standard equation, that is equation of a parabola. Y is equal to x tan theta minus half gx square by u square cos square theta. So if you compare with the given equation, so compare with the given equation ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, that is y is equal to x minus 2x square by 5. ಹೌದಾ? So in that case x tan theta ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ x ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ equation ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. So equation of parabola you have studied already. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು equation of parabola ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. What equation they have given? Y is equal to x minus 2x square by 5. X minus 2x square by 5 is the given equation. So when you compare it with the standard equation, tan theta place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ x coefficient ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So therefore tan theta is equal to, we can write it as 1. So as you know that the tan theta is equal to 1 means the theta is equal to, it is 45 degree. Correct. So now if I compare half g 1 divided by u square cos square theta as it is 2 divided by 5. So therefore idanna u ಗೆ simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 5 meter per second ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Option D is the correct answer. Yes, go with this question. A wheel starting from rest gains an angular velocity of 10 radian per second after uniformly accelerated for 5 seconds. The total angle through which it has turned is. Yes. Yes, students. So omega naught is equal to 0, but omega is equal to 10 radian per second. T is equal to 5 seconds. From the kinetic energy of equation for the rotational motion, V is equal to U plus AT, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ rotational motion ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ omega is equal to omega naught alpha t ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. So substitute omega naught is equal to 0, therefore omega is equal to alpha t. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ alpha is equal to omega by t ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, that is 10 divided by 5. Now by using the second equation of the motion, that is S is equal to ut plus half at square. So here we are substituting the value of alpha because initial velocity 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ omega naught into t ಅಂತೂ 0 ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ theta is equal to angular displacement theta is equal to 25 radian. Option C. Yes. Yes, you can try this. The maximum range of a gun on a horizontal plane is 16 kilometer. So maximum range on the horizontal plane, R value is given 16 kilometer, G value is given, then the muzzle velocity of a shell is. So its velocity you need to calculate, U is equal to C. Yes, it is C, that is R max is equal to U square sine 2 theta by G, or U square is equal to sine 90 degree because it reaches the maximum speed. Therefore, sine 90 divided by, so maximum height anta andre sine for theta 45 degree agate, or sine 2 theta andre 90 degree aitu. Therefore, it becomes U square by G. Hagadre velocity is equal to ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ 400 meter per second. Yes, option C is the correct answer, everyone. Very good. Yes, please answer this. The trajectory of a projectile is. So it is D, in absence of the air. This is a parabola. The path will attained by the projectile in absence of air resistance is a parabolic in nature. Let's go with next question. For a projectile motion, the angle between the velocity and the acceleration is minimum and acute at. Yes. A is the answer. Only for 1 point. Yes, it is only for 1 point. You can see here in the figure, the acceleration acting on the projectile is acceleration due to gravity, which acts perpendicularly downwards. So at the peak, the angle between the velocity and the acceleration is 90 degree. You can see here the angle between them is 90 degree. This angle will be acute for whose whole second half of the projectile motion, but will be minimum and acute only for the 1 point. Go for the next question, students. Yes, a particle starts from the origin at t is equal to 0 seconds. The velocity of, without solving you are getting answers, and moves in a xy plane with a constant acceleration of 8i plus 2j meter per second square. At an instant when the x coordinate of the particle is 16 meter, y coordinate of the particle is. Yes, so the initial velocity is 10 j cap ಮತ್ತೆ acceleration a type plus 2 j cap. Here the displacement is given, that is 16 meter. Yes, why they are asking. So Sx will have the we are getting T. Is the next question. Two objects are projected at an angle of theta degree with and 90 minus theta degree to the horizontal with the same speed. The ratio of their maximum vertical height is. So height is equal to, you know the formula, you need to calculate the maximum height ratios. Yes, see. H1 is equal to u square sine square theta by 2g. H2 is equal to angle is given as 90 minus theta. So 90 minus theta andre cos theta agate. Therefore H1 by H2 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ students 2g cancel ಆಯ್ತು, u square cancel ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Sine square by cos square. Okay, so practice few more questions for more perfection. Okay.